So let us discuss the next property of Fourier transform, time scaling property. Let us see what is this property, time scaling property. If x of t's Fourier transform is say x of omega. So as you know that the time scaling operation, so t is replaced by at, it is called as time scaling operation. I explained in unit 1, x of at. So then x of at's Fourier transform will become 1 by mod a into x of omega by a. So the time scaling property, another very important property for GATE exam. So let us prove this simple property proof. Remember that all the properties will come from definition of either Fourier transform or inverse Fourier transform. So what we want to find out? We want to find out the Fourier transform of x of at. Here we will take two cases. Case 1. Suppose that if a is greater than 0. So let us find out the Fourier transform of x of at. So let us substitute in the Fourier transform definition. So integral minus infinity to infinity, just substitute this signal x of at and e power minus j omega t dt. So just make slight changes here. Let this term at is equal to, let us say, tau. At is equal to tau. So what is dt will become? Dt will become d tau by a. D tau by a. If you substitute in place of t minus infinity, tau will remain as minus infinity. If you substitute t is equal to infinity, tau will remain as infinity. So let us make these substitutions. Integral minus infinity to infinity, the limits will not change. So x of at is replaced by x of tau. So e power minus j omega by a, in place of t replace tau by a, write omega by a in one bracket, e power minus j omega a tau. So what is dt? D tau, write it as 1 by a outside. So you have to clearly observe that. So what is this? This is the, if omega is there, so suppose x of t or x of tau, some function is there. If omega is there, you can simply write it as omega, x of omega. The answer for this is x of omega. Here in this transformation, omega by a is there. So therefore, what will be the answer of this integral? It will come in as a function of omega by a. So therefore, we can write it as 1 by a into x of omega by a. So this is the first one, case 1. Very simple. So let us take case 2. Case 2. In case 2, what we will take? Let a less than 0. So that means let us find out the Fourier transform of x of minus at. So what we will do, we will substitute in the definition integral minus infinity to infinity x of minus at into e power minus j omega t dt. Similar to the above case 1, let minus at is equal to tau. What is dt? Minus d tau by a. So you can check that the limits will change from infinity to minus infinity. It is written as x of tau e power j omega, in place of tau minus tau by a, minus into minus will become plus omega by a into tau. So dt is replaced by minus 1 by a, write it outside, d tau. So interchange the limits and minus sign will cancel out. So therefore this is written as 1 by a integral minus infinity to infinity. So x of tau, I will change it, add minus sign here, minus j as per the definition. I write it as minus omega by a tau d tau. So in this transformation, you can see that minus omega by a term is there. So therefore the answer of this integral comes as a function of minus omega by a. Therefore you can write the answer of this function as 1 by a into x of minus omega by a. So you can see that from case 1 and case 2. So what you can observe from case 1 and 2, what you can observe? X of 8 is Fourier transform if plus a or minus a is there, so only we have to take magnitude. If minus 2 is there, it will become 2. If 2 is there, 2. So therefore just take the magnitude of a and x of omega by a. So this is the another very important property. The Fourier transform of x of a is simply write 1 by mod a x of omega by a. So this is a very important property of Fourier transform. Thank you.